Okay, this is the final example on the quadratic equations, and this one is the last because it's supposed to trick you, but you won't let it because you know that your standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So even though you have a set of parentheses over here, and even though it's equal to minus 16, you know that this minus 16 is in your way because you need to have 0 on the left, on the right. Alright, so let's start with that step. Let's say x minus 8 and x plus 2 plus 16 is equal to 0. Let's do that. But now these brackets are kind of preventing you from solving this problem. So you need to now go and multiply these values. Alright, so we're going to go, I'm going to write it in green. We're going to go x times x, which is x squared. Then we go x times positive 2, which gives us positive 2x. Then we go minus 8 times x, negative 8x. And negative 8 times 2, which is negative 16. And then we don't forget to add the 16 that we brought over. And that's all equal to 0. Now we simplify. We're left with x squared minus 6x. And all of that is equal to 0. Okay, so now at this point, we simplified it nicely, and our two options are either to factorize or you are going to use a square root. Okay, because you have x squared minus 6x, you are forced to factorize, and what's common between x squared and 6x is the x. So we take out x as a common factor, and that's what we're left with. Alright, and now at this point we just make each part of this product equal to 0. So we go by saying x is equal to 0. That's your first option. Or x minus 6 is equal to 0. Right? Now you already have your first solution of x is equal to 0. And now we have to solve the second one. So x is equal to 6. And those are your two sets of answers. Okay? So again, your first instinct is to have it in standard form, so the 16 needs to go. Alright? Once you do that, you see that this doesn't look so great. So you go ahead and multiply out your brackets so that you get the simplified answer. Alright? We could only get to that nice answer after we simplified, and then we factorize. And after we factorize, we solved it and we got our answer. Alright? And there you have it, the hardest example in quadratic equations so far. There are some other methods to solving equations where you don't have any other options. You can't factorize, you can't use the square root, and you are just entirely stuck. But I will show you how to get unstuck. Alright? So try the exercise. Thanks for watching.